noise, cat meow, air conditioner in the back. We got noise of the faucet for the kitty. Do you need some water, kitty? Please take some time. Be noisy. Everybody make noise, right? All right. Just joking. First page right here. It's for Whitworth, as in Johnny. This is Escape from Maine. Come on. Do we have to have that? I mean, goodness gracious. She wanted an episode of Leave It to Beaver. 1950s. This is not Leave It to Beaver, by the way. This is a serious Jack London style story. Escape from Maine. Okay, right here I'm gonna add some stuff. I'm just gonna say winter night because this is the dream sequence, but I'm not gonna put the dream sequence. Adapted from the book Escape from Maine, written by Cole Spivey, aka Ash Cole. Okay. Digging in the dirt. Exterior, backyard neighbor of Stephen King's house. Entering night. Okay. Close-up of Jonas Samuel Camden's third shovel digging in the snow and ice. He is shivering and covered in mud as he speaks. This is how the story begins. The shovel and the dirt. Snow everywhere. Freezing cold. I dig. I'll tell you why I'm digging much later. Cut to. That's what we got so far. Note to Johnny, sub-zero temperature here. He is shivering and covered in mud as he speaks in the sub-zero temperature. This is how the story begins. The shovel and the dirt. Snow everywhere. Freezing cold. I dig. I'll tell you why I'm digging much later. And then cut to. Simple as that for the opening. I will be making friends with you quite a bit. Lights, Spielberg out. Scents, Valentine's. Hammered Out presents Lost Highway Explained. December 16, 2022. Lynch disappears from vlog. Fancy feast, kitty. Fancy feast. The same type of fancy feast I ate at the Actor Studio when Bob wanted me to play kitty cat. You'll to join me, kitty. Pick a fancy feast. Fancy feast 1 through 10. This is a fancy feast commercial, Gordon Cole. Very good, kitty. Aligned in the shot. I had to wait. Perfect timing. Move over this way. Move. There. Now we open. It's blue, kitty. Blue. The style is Creamy Delight. It's got sauce in it. We'll talk about the script of Inland Empire later. Rumors there was no screenplay. It went missing. Tuna Feast. We're constantly writing. But I'm working on Escape from Me, known as Escape from Maine. There you go, kitty. Fancy Feast with cream. That would be my dinner. Which is a makeshift burrito with chicken, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, and sauce. We'll apply Taco Bell sauce, mild. Enjoy. Fancy feast. Linda is cooking. And what you do on a screenplay. Okay, she's in there cooking. You can kind of see. What you do on a screenplay is you get 70 note cards. You get an idea for each note card. And you got yourself a good feature. This one, I'm looking at my 17-minute monologue. I'm going to take note cards. I've already got the first page. I wrote the first page just a moment ago. I vlogged it. You saw it. Okay. You take 70 of those note cards from a book. I'm doing a book about 1,000 pages that I wrote, Escape from Maine, also known as Escape from Me. I'm going to take the 70 note cards. It's going to be called Escape from Maine. And I'm going to take the 70 note cards, and each one I'm going to have an idea based on the book. And there'll be, you know, I'll tell you on this note card that this will be a scene between so-and-so and so-and-so. Now, on the 17-minute monologue, I did not mention the meeting of Bert Chauvet's, which was in the parking lot of Shaw's, and that'll be one of the note cards. So each one will be addressed. And you try to make probably, you know, each note card 1 to 2 pages of the script. Preferably 1 page, because 1 page equals 1 minute. Then you got yourself a feature. So we're gonna have it polished and good to go by summer. I'll have it to Johnny Whitworth by summer. Well, I've got a long cast, and this thing will be passed out to a lot of people. And it'll be shot, I think, over a period of 2 winters in Maine, and then also through the seasons of Maine. So, you know, the whole thing from spring to summer to fall to winter, right? The 4 seasons, the different seasons. Okay, so each little segment. The only thing that I'm doing different between, because I usually go linear. Okay, I know. The only thing I usually do that's different is I know the digging sequence is going to tie everything together, because he's digging into the basement of Stephen King. So he's doing this from a neighboring house, and that's a dream sequence, but that dream sequence ties all the film together to the point where it gets real Great Escape, if you've seen that war film, and it's just him. This would be, I'm picturing Johnny Whitworth doing it right now. And it's Jonah, the character Jonah. Jonah Samuel Camden III. And he's digging, and then he goes to the story, and then go to the... Now, my debate is starting it. I think I'd go ahead and start it with a knock at the door, you know, after the digging. So we see the digging first, just a moment of the digging. Then it goes to a knock at the door, but it's like a flipper knocking on the door, homage to The Passenger, Cormac McCarthy. But it's going to be a flipper knocking on the door, on his door. And he's in Texas, in that small Texas town. He opens the door, and then the well is there to get him. Well gets him. You see the gutter. He's put into the gutter. And then you see him climbing out of the gutter. And then looking around, Dexter, boom. That was a dream sequence. And then we're entering Dexter at that point. I may cut the Jackson thing with Mom. We could go and film it later and then put it in deleted scenes. But boom, he's arriving at Dexter, and it's snowed outside. It's all ice crystals. Everything's very beautiful, and he's pulling into Dexter, which is Stephen King's town he grew up in. So we know that that's going to be the beginning. Starts with the digging of the backyard, the snow and the ice. He's digging. Then it switches to him. He talks about how the story begins, and then there's the knock, the door, and it's a flipper. He opens the door, and there's a well behind there. Then he shuts the door. You know, he doesn't want to go. It's Jonah in the well. That's why his name is Jonah. And then you see him being put into this rain gutter. We don't go through a whole lot of things. Then he comes out of the rain gutter. We get kind of Lynchian. Get kind of Lynchian right there. Then all of a sudden he's driving. And, he can't even really see through the windshield. It's all just real, like almost like he's driving a Sherman tank or something. And he's going into Dexter. And then that's the the opening we get from there. It'll work. Trust me. You're just gonna follow me. It'll work. We'll get there. We'll start with the digging, and then we'll go back to the digging, and then that digging will keep him watching throughout the whole film. Remember, there'll be scenes where he's digging. He's got like lanterns behind him. Just kind of picture it because I'm an actor too. So, got Turn Off Leave It to Beaver, wonderful homage by Linda. Turned off the Leave It to Beaver. So he's got sequences where he's digging in this tunnel, and he's like, he's got the lantern. He's down in the tunnel, and there's other lanterns strung, and so he's been digging for a long time to get there.
It is not all right for the beaver to have a mouse. I just don't want it around here.
But dear, bringing a mouse home is just part of boyhood. I did it, we all did it.
And what did your mother say?
Same thing all mothers say. Get that filthy thing out of here. All right, I guess it has to go.
Ward, what are you going to say to Beaver?
I don't know. It's not easy taking the boy's pet away from him. Even though it's just a mouse in a paper bag.
Honey, I wouldn't care if it was a regular pet, like a dog or a cat. But a mouse? Ooh.
All right, dear.
Hey, Wally, how do you give a mouse a bath?
As I made the shot of Linda watching Leave It to Beaver, Kitty stood right next to me, as if he was an assistant AD, monitoring the shot, as if he cared the cinema would be made. You'd see Kitty in the shadows, right here. Not only an actor that cat is, but also quite the cinematographer, and a lovely AD, assistant director. I could bring him along on many of my movies and follow us, where we go off into the future to create great cinema such as Kubrick, Lynch, Fellini, Scorsese, and many, many more.
Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. Anyway, Beaver, you just can't bring a mouse into a home and expect it to become a pet.
You can't bring a mouse into a home and expect it to be a pet.
Well, I told you to brush your teeth.
Well, I am.
Linda made spaghetti, also known as paschetti to small children. Paschetti. All right, sweetie. Are you learning about Leave It to Beaver?
Yeah.
What are you learning about? Talk about Leave It the Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver.
Is it Leave It Beaver? Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver.
Talk about it. What are you
He
learning?
brought home a rat, fed it cheese, they ended up with a monkey because he thought it was a regular animal. Then the monkey
He as in Beav?
No, the monkey.
Oh, the monkey.
Yes,
the
the
monkey
monkey.
brought something back?
No, Leave It to the Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver brought the monkey back.
Yes.
Okay. What did Leave It to the Beaver bring back? The monkey?
A monkey, and the monkey got pneumonia.
The monkey got sick?
Yes, the monkey got sick. He ran off in the rain.
And the monkey ran off
It's at the end
in
of
the rain, like Project X kind of thing, with Matthew Broderick. Yeah, there's a connection between
The monkey is Stanley.
Leave It the Beaver and Matthew Broderick.
Oh,
No, sir.
Stanley's been sick.
Stanley's been sick.
Yes, sir. I'll see if someone big can call you. But I don't know. Goodbye.
He realizes he has to do. Beaver realizes he has to do what's best for the monkey.
Dad.
I guess you think quite a lot of Stanley, huh?
Are you learning about The beef? The beaver?
He's trying to send the monkey to South America. It's $80.
My goodness.
Which
That
is about
monkey.
$400. He said he would pay for it.
Zoo here in Mayfield. Remember when we were out there?
Jerry
Is
Mathers.
it Mayfield Ada Griffith too? Mayfield?
Jerry Mathers.
Yeah, Jerry.
You think they give a home scary?
Well, we can sure
So you are learning.
Yes, I'm ready. Make
Okay,
it.
good.